There is a whopper right up shallow. Oh man, was that an aggressive eat. He raced over like half a metre to eat that. What? What? Oh, that is huge too. That is really huge. Look at him go. Woohoo! Woohoo! He is out of here. What a fish. And I'm stuck on the bottom. G'day everybody and welcome to another full-scale fishing adventures episode. Currently experiencing high flows in the Murray River again, which is frustrating, but it is also the perfect opportunity to come out, search the flats for some big carp on plastics. I've picked the absolute perfect day, as you can probably see behind me. It is beautifully sunny, dead still, ultimate conditions for carping in the shallows. So get a couple of things organised and we'll get into it. Let's make sure that is as high as possible so I can get in super shallow. So I rigged a couple of different rods up. They're both 2 to 4 kilo 7-foot spin sticks, 6-pound braid, 15-pound leaders. What I've got on this one is a ST grub, so it's a 2.5-inch ST grub, and it's in Calico Candy. And it's also got a hot orange jig head, 1/16 ounce, so it sinks nice and slowly, but still heavy enough to be able to cast. And the other rod, again, 2 to 4 kilo 7-foot spin stick, same setup with a 6-pound braid and 15-pound leader, but I've got a TRD Crawz, that's a 2.5-inch one as well, and then also a 1/16 ounce jig head, but it's one of the painted black ones, which I reckon will provide a really good silhouette. The water's quite coloured, so I figured with those two colours they might stand out a little bit better in this water. I thought I would start with the ST grub, and the plan, just like usually when we go carping, I've tried to push in as shallow as possible because that's where you're going to get the best visibility. And I'm just going to work along super slowly, look for shapes, look for tails, and yeah, hopefully we can get this plastic in front of a few of those big carps. There is a whopper on the other side of that tree. You can see that big shape moving there. Oh, that's going to be behind him. That's a really nice fish. Gonna come on this side of the bush. Oh, I'm over the log. No, I'm snagged on the log. Oh, he's on the move. I don't know whether he's heard me or not. He might still eat it. Oh, he's seen it. He's stopped again. Come on, that's got to be in the zone. Oh, that was a very good opportunity that just didn't go to plan. Just hooked up on the tree when I was trying to get it in front of him. Like, he's still there, but it's like he's right in the stuff now. End up on the tree again. Get off of there. No. Oh, is he gone? There is. One's just popped up right here. This one right, just slinked in down the side there. Got him. Well, missed the first one, but then saw the other one come in from the side, which was really happy to eat it. Oh, I don't think he's waking up yet. They are so much fun. So much fun. He's a nice one. Well, that was super cool. Followed that fish out in the shallows, and I think that's always the way with carp, is there's probably 10 others that you can't see for every one that you do. Come on. I think that orange jig head in the dirty water certainly helps. Get out of there. Just gonna fight dirty next to the boat, dude. Oh. Come here. Nice. Right, that's a whopper. Oh, in you come. That is a chunky carp. Awesome fun coming up in the shallows, casting plastics at these big guys. Super stoked on the board. Now, these are not to be returned to the water alive, so I made the call out last night. A friend of mine's going to keep them for crab bait because it's crab season coming up. So I'll dispatch of this one, hey, and we'll find another one. Look at this big guy in here. Got him. So sick. Just changed over to that TRD Crawz in mud bug colour because I thought I'll give that a go. So cool. It's quite a dark one, this one. Oh, they fight so good. I've always found too, when the water's a bit cooler, they definitely have a bit more go in them. Such solid fish. What great fun sight casting. Such a good option. The river's high. Come and search out the flats for some of these guys. Oh, just spotlight myself. Right. Like, did a few runs and then just thought, well, that's probably enough. Oh, nice fish. That's a whopper. That's a whopper. Doesn't matter what sort of fish they are, as long as it's sight casting, I'm a happy man. Check out that one. What a hog. What a hog. So cool. That's a great thing about having a couple of rods rigged. I think it just encourages you to try different stuff because, you know, you don't have to tie a new lure on to see what the go is. And it was so cool to see the reaction of that fish straight onto that mud bug TRD Crawz. So I reckon I'll chuck it at the next one. Looks like a couple sitting there. Oh, straight over to it. Oh, that TRD Crawz is very good. Very good. Oh, nice fish. There's actually, I reckon there's another one sitting there. There is too. Oh, nice fish. I could probably undo my drag a little bit. End up straightening my hook. So much fun. Visual eats, big fish. And I've done so much fly fishing for carp, and I've actually really enjoyed the challenge of chasing them with plastics. So cool. That craw is doing the damage. Strong fish. Come on, buddy. It's like just clear enough to be able to see in about a foot or so of water. Yeah. Craw pinned perfectly in the front of his mouth there. Come on, buddy. Yeah. Doesn't want to give up. Doesn't want to give up. Come on. Oh. You just get their head in, and as soon as their head goes in, they power forward and they're in the net. That's a whopper. A whopper. How cool. TRD Crawz, mudbug colour, nice dark contrast. And this guy was all over it. Just absolutely woofed it. Such big fish. Super stoked. See him there. That craw stands out so well. Oh, oh, did I get it? Oh, I got him in the side of the head. I was wondering whether I got him in the mouth or not. He definitely turned for it. Actually gone through a bit of a patch of quite dirty water back there. It made it very hard to see. Come on, bud. Yeah, definitely hooked him in the side of the face there. Make him even harder to bring in. Just clear enough to be able to see the fish. Come on, this way. This way. It's just never easy trying to pull a fish in sideways like that. And oh, he's off. I was going to say, even more so when it's sort of like 5 or 6 kilos. Big one there. I'm guessing because I've just hit the bottom, he's spooked, but give him a cast anyway. Oh, didn't matter that he was spooked. Got ourselves a nice mirror. Oh, don't you get in the timber. Don't you go in there. Oh, man, they go when they want to. That's cool. Always like the variety of catching a mirror carp. So funny, like some of them, they'll spook just at the noise of the electric hitting a piece of timber or whatever, and this guy looked like he was spooked, but more than happy to eat the crawfish. Absolutely woofed it. That's cool. Such a cool pattern on them. On the mirrors. In you go. In you go. Got him. That's cool. Cool mirror carp. So while you're mainly going to catch European carps when you come out and do this style of fishing, every now and again you get to come across these mirror carp. Just the bigger scales, different pattern on them. Cool looking fish, but just like the European carps, these need to be dispatched and can't be returned to the water alive. I was thinking, why not put the hot orange head on that mudbug craw? I know it's working so well, but I reckon that'll work even better. Just that little bit of hot spot, especially the water through here's been a little bit more coloured Looks really good. It's such a good lure. Like, I've caught so many brim, flathead, all sorts of stuff on these TRD Crawz. Yellows. Been such a good lure, and the carp absolutely love them as well. I remember as a kid, like, it was such a foreign concept that you'd ever catch a carp on a lure, and now it's one of my favourite things to come and do, fishing. What do you reckon, Cocky? This one come looked like a log, but just started to move. Oh, it's gonna be right in his field of view. Got him. Oh, so cool. Some of them are disguised quite well in against the logs. As soon as he started to move, that's a big fish. That's a really big fish. I was able to get a good shot on him. Oh, just back it off. I don't want to straighten my hook. That's a whopper. Just across the flats in the beautiful sunshine. Oh, don't go over there, please. Kind of don't want to plough over this stuff and spook everything else on the flat if I can help it. Up you go. Well, first cast with a hot orange head on that craw. It just got nailed. Sick. He's a whopper. It's a whopper. Come here. Nice. Ooh. It's grumpy when he's in the net. That's a whopper. What an absolute chunk of a fish this one is. Usually I wouldn't start my carping until daylight saving kicks in, but with the Murray high and dirty, such a good option to be able to get that angling fix. That is a whopper. Whopper. Well, I managed to turn that hook inside out, so I think rather than destroying all those jig heads, when you get these headlocks, you can get them in either 1H or 1L. So these are 1L here. There's the ones that I'm using. So 1L, so that's light gauge and this is heavy gauge. I'd always prefer to use the light gauge ones if I can, because you get far better penetration into the fish's mouth. But because we're chasing such big fish, and I've gotten away with a few now, but it's going to swap over to the heavy gauge hook, and that way, you know, if a 20 pounder comes along, I'm not going to straighten the hook on the fish. I just like to attach my jig heads with 4-turn uni knot. Even 4-turn uni knot's great for fluorocarbon because it doesn't heat up that much, and it's super strong. There is a whopper right up shallow. Oh man, was that an aggressive eat. He raced over like half a metre to eat that. What? What? Oh, that is huge too. That is really huge. Look at him go. Woohoo! Woohoo! Oh, he is out of here. What a fish. And I'm stuck on the bottom. Saw him sitting right up in shallow. I could not believe how aggressively he ate that. I'm coming. It literally like launched over half a metre and just nailed it. It's a big fish. It's a big fish. Oh, what a tank. What a tank. And just went racing full steam across the flat. Is that it, man? You gonna give up? No, he's not gonna give up. Big run, so cool. Super stoked. What a fish. Love the craw. Like, it was like he'd been waiting all day for that crawfish to pop up. It's a big one. Interesting how dark these ones are. He's very dark. Oh. Yep, good idea going with a heavier gauge hook for when this sort of fish pops up. Whew, that was super cool. What an eat. Up you come, buddy. He doesn't want to give up. Doesn't want to give up. Alright, in you come. That's a big fish. Yeah, got him. That is fish of the day. Look at the size of that thing. What? What? Oh, have a go at this thing. What a giant. What a giant. Sitting right up in shallow. As soon as that crawfish got in sight, he just raced over and smashed it. Unreal. Such a big fish. Oh. Well, I reckon that is the perfect fish to finish on. Very fun day out on the water. If you haven't tried it already and you like your soft plastic fishing, give carp a go, especially when the river's out of action. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. I'll catch you all next time.